Hello everyone, I'm Great Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome for the first time to this new series of Factorio. Factorio 1.1 just launched a couple of days ago, and I've been looking forward to that. I don't remember everything that's in it, but I remember something like you can set a limit on how many trains are allowed to be going towards the train station, which thought was great. I also remember there being a lot of other stuff that I just thought were nice, but I don't remember everything. We also get these new, well, backgrounds, whatever you want to call them, small video clips of random stuff in the game. And yeah, I guess let's go to what the series is actually about. I basically just want to take my, I guess, Angels and Bob's virginity. It's just gonna be a full Angels and Bob's mods run, plus some random stuff that I usually just add on, quality of life stuff. So first of all, I've added aircrafts because we might get to some big bases, and I just like flying around in a jet plane instead of in a train all the time. And then we'll get to all the angel mods, I guess. This cap is just, I think I read it was a power source that you can move around, so you can build stuff on the fly. Don't think we will ever use that, but I added it anyway. Angel's add-ons, mass transit. I think it's just skins for trains, but I'm not entirely sure. Maybe the trains have capacity of something for different stuff. We shall find out, I guess. Storage options, it's just large storage tanks, warehouses, and silos. Silos, I think, is just for ores, but we'll find out, I guess. Angel's bioprocessing. I'm not entirely sure what all this contains, but I at least believe it's one way to produce wood with angels. Probably the only way to produce wood. And it probably contains some other stuff as well. We shall learn. Other than that, Angel's Infinite Ores. It just adds some. A part of every ore patch is infinite, which might sound broken, but it also uh, changes those infinite ores to require some fluids to mine. And I actually considered just disabling the mod just for that, but well, it's part of Angels, so let's do it, I guess. We're also doing petrochemical processing, and this is really the end all of adding uh, fluids to the game. I think there's something like 20 different new fluids, and well, I've been afraid of doing this for forever, but fluid mechanics in the game has advanced quite a bit, so I don't think it's too bad. And you can also always just barrel up your fluids and use robot to spray them around, so I think we can manage. I hope so, at least. It's just the problem of organizing all that root processing that'll going to be hell, I guess. But we shall find out. Angels refining. I think this is basically the base of Angels mod. It adds to some new ore types, I think, or just changes them from barbs. And then they changed how you are going to refine them. You have to, well, mine the stuff first, then you crush it, then you sort it, then you smelt it, I think. And on top of that, we are going to add angel smelting, which just adds some new way of smelting your resources that will get you better efficiency, but for more complexity and more space, I guess. And that's it for angels. Other than that, well, I want to play with biters because I've done that way too little. But I also want a way to deal with biters, and that will be by filtering the air so we don't spread too much pollution. So we have a mod for that. We do need to create or produce air filter that will have to be cleaned and so on, so it is a process. Then we get to Bob's mods. Adjustable inserters is just a way to adjust where inserters pick up and where they offload. So now your inserters don't just go from one side to the other, yeah, they can go however you want to be, want them to be. Bob's assembling machines mod, just add assembling machines, faster assembling machines, slower assembling machines, and some specific assembling machines for electronics, I think, that are a bit smaller. We have played with Bob's mods before, so many of these are known. Bob's classes and multiple characters mod. It's just it adds a couple of characters to the game. I don't think I really use them because some of the compromises they make is just not what I want. You can get a fighter with more health and faster run speed, but at the cost of less inventory, which I would hate, and less reach. Miners with less health, less reach, less run speed. Only a plus in mining reach, I guess, and can help Henslow. I guess that is big plus. I don't want that at the cost of run speed, basically. And the same with builder, it adds inventory space and reach, but reduces run speed and health. So we'll add it just because it's part of Bob's, but I don't think we will be using it. Electronics mod, it just adds a bunch of new electronics to the game that you need to produce and process and so on. So lots more complicated intermediate. Bob's enemies, it adds artifacts that was once part of the vanilla game. Fighters just drop resources that, or specific resources that I think we're going to use for science in this. I'm not entirely sure about that, but again, it's part of Bob, so we will try it. And just a library mod for Bob's mods. Logistics. I think that this adds a lot. So more belts, more inserter, or an inserter overhaul, I guess. And also higher tier of inserters. More trains, more pumps, more construction robots, lift robots, more roboports, more storage tanks. Storage tanks, I guess we don't really need since we have the Angels mod for that, but well, they're in here. And new pipe types. Yeah, so a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff comes from that. Metals and chemicals. Or metal chemicals and intermediate mod. Just adds a lot of Bob's resources really. Like aluminium, cobalt, gold, lead, nickel, glass, silicon, titanium, silver, tin, tungsten, lithium, and zinc. So a lot of new stuff. We played with that before, so let's not use too much time on that. Mining just adds more mining drills, I think. More types of mining drills as well, and some steel axe maybe, or axe pickaxes, which I think now is just mining speed because there is no pickaxes anymore. Modules just add more and faster and better modules that are also more expensive, of course. But all add a lot of, well, they replace the main ores, I think. Or maybe that's just Angels that does that, I'm not sure. So they add something called bauxite for aluminium, cobalt, gems, gold, galena, nickel, quartz, rutile, silver, sulfur, thorium, tin, tungsten, and zinc. Yeah, and then Angel replaces the normal iron and copper with two other resources I don't remember the names of. Personal equipment mod just adds more tiers of personal equipment, so faster exoskeletons and better roboports and fusion reactors, I guess. Then we have power mod, just adds more tiers of every power generating type. They also add, I think it's some fluid burning generator or something like that. I've disabled some of those because I thought it was a bit much, but we'll get to it at some point. Buffs revamp mod. I'm actually not sure what this does. Base game areas to better fit with buffs mods. I guess it just changes some stuff. We are going with it. It's part of buffs mods. Technology mod. Well, just changes and adds to your science. And I think it also adds more science types. Yeah, it does. Perhaps vehicle equipment mod, so your vehicles now have an equipment grid that you can put all your normal stuff to. And that's nice. And perhaps warfare mod. I think it just adds weapons and ammo types and turrets, I guess. Which is all fine. Hopefully we won't need that too much because we should keep our pollution in check, but we shall see. Then we just have my usual quality of life mods, bottleneck to show if a building is bottlenecked in some way, even distribution to take a stack of an item and just evenly distribute it between machines. A library for, I don't know, some mod. It says here somewhere. I think it's not standard lib. Maybe we don't need that for this. I'm not sure. Let's leave it for now. Actually, that is the standard lib, so we do need it. Because we also have nanobots. Angels and Bobs just make everything at the start so much slower, so it's going to be quite a while until we get real robots. So nanobots is just a way to expend resources to have something similar to robots, at least construction robots to begin with. I've never tried that before, so that will be interesting to see if I find it worth it, I guess, to spend resources on something you can do manually, basically. I don't know. We shall see. Then we have the RSO mod, Resource Spawn Overhaul, that just, overhauls how resources are spawned. Says everything, I guess. Squeak through to be able to squeak through buildings, or between buildings, I mean. And what is it really used for? To see all recipes in the game however you want it. If you have some resource you don't know what to use for, then you can see all recipes that uses that. And yeah, that's all of them. I do have some here that are not enabled. That's mainly because for Angels, these two, Angels Industries is a full overhaul mod and it's in an alpha. So I don't want that. We don't know if it's stable or anything. And Angels Exploration, which is in beta still. Again, I don't want any unstable or unbalanced mods, I guess. And then Bob's Greenhouses mod, because Angels adds a way to produce wood, I believe. And I'm guessing this is going to be a lot easier, an easier way to do it. And I don't want that. If Angels makes it hard to produce wood, then let's keep it that way. And yes, that is all for the mods. I might add or remove some later, but yeah, I will notify you if that's the case and change the description. All of these, I link to all of these mods will be in the description, so you can play along if you want. Yeah, so let's get towards the guess. We are just going to take a free play scenario. I guess Railworld, actually I want it to be even... I don't want all of my resources to be all over the place. I want them to be somewhat rare, but then more rich and larger. So this is 1/6 of normal frequency, so we will have to... Well, we can keep the size at 300, but then let's go 200 for the richness. That should all add up to the normal 100%, 100%, 100%. Unless I misunderstand how this works. I have no bad feelings about this. Okay. Now I'm not sure about all these infinite, if this actually does anything. Maybe those should have been kept on standard, but let's just do this. For terrain, I don't want water. I'm so tired of having to bring landfill wherever I go to get water. Trees, we want as little coverage as possible. I hate having to take down trees. flip. I don't want, because I'm lazy. And I want as much grass as possible because it's nicer to the eyes. Enemies. So Angel does something here. I'm not entirely sure how that works or why. So if we keep it as this here, size 100%, spiders are disabled. I'm not sure if Angel replaces it with something then. In any case, size 600% gives normal biter size. So I guess we're going with that. Frequency does nothing, it says. I think enemy bases will just keep as normal. Starting area, I like to keep that large. Let's not have expansion on. Even if we can clear the pollution from the air, that's not nice. But let's allow evolution, I guess. So the biters get harder over time, or more advanced. And is there anything else? We do need pollution. Why is that disabled by default? I'm not sure. Maybe that's also angels. I think it tells us something when we enter a game. I have tried to just start one, and it gave me some tooltip that I didn't read for some reason. Okay, I guess we are ready, and I guess this will take a little bit of time to actually generate. Large starting area and the resources with RSO mod is a bit more heavy for the CPU to generate, I think. There we go. Well, we've seen this before, so let's get that. Okay. Expansion is enabled, that's how we wanted it. Everything else is enabled. So. Yeah, this is Bob's character mod. I just want a balanced normal character, I guess. Grab everything here. Good. And, well, as you can see, this is not a normal resource. This is not a normal resource. This is not a normal resource. And this is not a normal resource. I think the light blue and the dark blue resources are the big one. So this is basically iron, as you can see in the right. It can give both iron, copper, silicon, nickel, titanium, and zinc. But I think it just gives iron to begin with, and this is just copper, iron, cobalt, tin, uranium, and aluminium. Coal is normal. These patches are actually a bit large, but well, let's go with it. Again, we do not know how much stuff we need to get through before we can get to trains or anything like that. So, I have played around with Angel's processing. What's it called again? Let's say Angel's refining, of course, before just to see how it was. But that's the only Angels I've really played with. Other than that, I have seen some other people play with it, of course. But you basically need this to crush the ore that you mine. But for that, of course, we need to fuel it first with coal or whatever. Actually, do we have any large rocks with anything interesting here? Nope. I think we will take our two burner mining drills and start mining coal then. And I will find some wood, I think. Or what? See, this is the problem with removing that much wood. We do have some good amounts still. I need stone though. Are we not supposed to have normal stone? Oh, wait, no, we're not. Because when you crush resources, you get crushed stone as well. Maybe we should just start with one here. So this will produce satellite ore and crushed stone. Satellite ore, I think, is then just melted. Hmm, let's use burner inserters for this, I guess. Yeah. First separate is just melted into iron. Correct. Good. And we take the stone. And let's just add another one of these. The stone should be made into normal stone, the crushed stone into stone. I don't know my way around this. And yeah, okay, so this is fine. Make them bigger. We need more stuff. I need mine, really. So, are we far from making another? No, we are not. We can probably use one of these there, of course, but let's just get two going up here. Okay. Now we should be starting to get somewhere. Is it just me? Is it lower at minus -0.25? I think it is. But then we get 2 from each. Or does it take 2? Looks like it takes 2. Separate all. Let's go in here, I guess. No. Oh, so many recipes. Dang it. Can we not see the normal recipe? Smelting of iron. Also, is this standard or is that Bob Smart? I don't know. Or something else. It might just be one of those. We also need this. Do we get anything from removing these? Let's not take that. We actually get iron faster than we get the stone here. But I guess that should even out at some point, I hope. Guess I can start producing some of those. As long as I've been mining this, let's keep going with that. And I should probably disable 2 tips, but I don't want to do that right now. Still need more mining. Now, will this be able to keep up now? I don't think so. let's add another one. It's so weird that they only make noise when you don't have the inventory open. Not sure if that's standard. Oh, we didn't want that, we just want this. Are these feeding themselves? It seems like they are. That's just the best that I get. They look good. So no problems there. If I make an inserter to put stuff into it, yes. Actually, let's not put it into it yet. Let's put it into... We can't do an assembling machine yet, of course. What does it take? Oh, I thought I had disabled these. I don't really want burner assembling machines and steam-powered assembling machines. I guess I could use the burning machine for now, actually. Takes 5 of these. So cover. We need to scale this up a bit more, and then we can go to copper. I think I want more coal as well. We could also just go for steam engines. But then we need even more science. Well, we need to get through it anyway. And we can't keep up with it. Oh god. I still hate that sound. And bubble. Okay, it also transfers code. Or is it only still fuel? It does not transfer code. Not even if that's a lot. Okay. Now I think it will be keep up. Oh, yeah. We need more code. We need even more, so let's keep going. I always just like to have enough coal to never run out, basically. We need another one of these to actually get the high cover burn. Was I wrong? I was probably wrong. Maybe we should check our times. So with all these, we make 1 per second. 1 mining level, I guess. Which means what, 1 or 2? Okay. So we get 1 per second. So every 2 seconds we can do this. It's not even a recipe, I guess. Or it finds out how to do it. It does look like we're keeping up now. Or not. No, it's not. It's just waiting for the input, of course. Okay. Can we just turn this off? Where's something like that? Interface? That one, I think. Oh, and we do that up top right. We don't need him for anything just yet. Did I choose a recipe for the other one? I didn't think I did, but apparently I did. I thought they figured this out themselves, but I was probably wrong. And that should give us output. Let's just make sure everything is no to I guess we should flag it as long as we don't run out of bonus. Or maybe not. It seems like they're starting to stockpile a bit. Let's run for a bit and then figure it out. I guess we want even more coal mining. So for minus, I think good so we can still not enough, I guess. If we do something like this, I don't think that melting can keep up at all anymore. And we have copper, so we can start producing this stuff. Are we just doing that by hand then? How are we actually completing this stuff? Oh, we can maybe build a lab. I guess we need that then. Oh well. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.